Wow. The prison people must have updated this massively since the last time I used this, which was months ago. My goodness. Yep, welcome to Blackhawks hockey here on the Playfield TV network. This is night number 2 of me being here. This is night number 2, as I've just finished full day number 2. Yeah, full day number 2. Actually, this is night 3. This is actually night 3, and this was full day number 2. Yep, we are in D.C. tonight. We're in the nation's capital. We're in the nation's capital tonight as the Blackhawks go against the Washington Capitals from the Capital One Arena. Hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday so far, as much as I am. Yeah, before embarking on a massive journey. But of course, the Sox and the Padres just did that spring training game. Here, let me switch the team. So yeah, the Sox just did spring training. Did it actually end in a tie? Wow, the spring training game actually ended in a tie. And surprisingly enough, WMVP actually still decided to do the live play-by-play of the entire game. But boy, what a severe weather event yesterday and last night was. And even into this afternoon, too. It was quite an event. In fact, I actually just finished. Yeah, I've been watching all those game show things again. I just finished East Coast Chaos 17, which will premiere tomorrow. Afternoon. But man, there's a lot of stuff we gotta talk about tonight. The changes to the clocks. Well, what the clock change will mean for the Sunday tests and other stuff that are to come and everything else like that. But there you go. I'll just show you my setup. I haven't backed the video up yet because it isn't fully done, but yeah, I'll just show you the little setup. There's the GPX radio I use for K-Love, which I'm sure many of you, I'm sure a lot of you may have seen my K-Love video when that went up. In fact, and there's a train to Hallis. Yep, I call this my little command center of sorts. Of course, I have various things playing. Of course, one device I have all those game show stuff. My phone does all the trains. My iPad mini first gen just has Tom and Ben news. Yeah, I've been playing with them for a while. Well, we have a lot of fun with them on the air on Wednesdays. So, and then of course the iPad I'm using right now. It just simulcasts the Info Center 24/7 stream that's been running since Thursday night. And of course that will remain running until the following Saturday the 16th. Alongside a KWO39 stream that I showed in my county request video that I made earlier this afternoon as the severe weather event was winding down. There you can see right there. My HH54. Here's my zone guard. Yeah, as you can tell, it's an Eastern time, but I've actually already went ahead and moved my clocks forward. However, the other ones are going to move forward on their own. But as for those kitchen appliances, yeah, we still have to move the clocks forward on those and the other alarm clocks and everything. I don't think this XP machine's clock is going to move forward too, although I'll have to check. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out this printer here because I'm trying to get a new sign printed trying to get a new label printed for this sign over here. But yeah, I'm still trying to get it figured out here. The Radio Shacks in there are all set. The clocks have already been moved forward, so. But yeah, this Sunday thing is going to be a bit shorter than usual. And it's going to be a bit different too, but I'll explain. But yeah, I'm going to let this thing prepare and eventually upload. And once that's done, I'll start backing all the other stuff up because yeah, that's right, because yesterday was International Women's Day. Yeah, that's what I just said. Yesterday was International Women's Day. So that's why they're honoring. And now
I have a daughter. My wife Kelly played hockey. There are a lot of women that we know that play hockey.
Well, a lot of them, yeah. The last time was a New Jersey Devils game from like months ago. That was the last time we did a stream on Prism. So let me readjust the scorecard. There we go. Alright, got the scorecard up on screen. And this is the last product that's being featured in that compilation. Pretty incredible. I mean, for those who weren't aware of all the changes that are going to be coming in tests, in regards to test schedules and all that, we'll get to that. We'll get to that later on when we get to the Sunday stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of fun we'll have. Hello, Portia. Nice to see you here this evening. As of course our Info Center stream continues uninterrupted. The oldest one? Wow. Alrighty. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. The national anthem from the nation's capital.
Or in attendance tonight, we thank you for your so proudly we
Very nice. Although, of course, nobody else does it better than Jim Cordelson does here in Chicago. And in fact, I've actually seen that a few days ago, Tom Skilling, who was a weather forecaster, he was the weatherman at WGN in Chicago, well, WGN TV, that is. He was a weather meteorologist there for 45 years, and he had just a few days ago retired. So, thank you, Tom Skilling, and we wish you a happy retirement. And again, the same for Pat Sajak, the host of Wheel of Fortune. He will be retiring. So, his official retirement from TV will be at the end of of this current season of Wheel of Fortune, season 41, where in the fall Ryan Seacrest will take over as host. But the question is, will Vanna White remain? That's still the question on my mind. So I don't know how that's going to end up and how it's going to influence everything and whatnot. But again, we'll have to wait and see about that.
Great. Everything's running out of battery power. Yep, into the game.
Man, it's kind of hard to manage. It's kind of hard to manage 4 iPads and an iPhone at once. Especially when my old one and my oldest one are both in regular use at the same place at the same time. Now that must be dinner we're getting together. Yeah. Making sloppy joes tonight. And yesterday afternoon we ordered Phil's Pizza. There's still some leftovers, and I had macaroni for lunch this afternoon. But it didn't even go after the Buzzer Weekend Marathon. Instead, it went after Common Knowledge on Game Show Network. There's actually a lot of favorites on there. And the reason why we kind of stopped doing the Buzzer Marathon was because there was a lot of repeat episodes. Like a lot of the classic Concentration episodes we've seen are repeats. All the Temptations they've been doing are repeats. And in fact, what I've recently noted as of Friday is that all the Split Second episodes are actually repeats now. So it looks like they might have finally reached the end. How many of the Split Second episodes do they even have in their library? They don't even have too much, don't they? So I think by then, they may have actually reached the end. But, I would like to see Jack Nar's Concentration come back onto the Buzzer lineup, because it's been a while. In fact, all those episodes I've seen of the whole thing were recordings that were documented by the Game Show channel on YouTube. In fact, he's the one that documented all the Millionaire stuff, the ones that we do live programs on the Plainfield TV network on some Tuesday nights and, of course, on Wednesday nights. And we, of course, play along to that day's episode. But, of course, those aren't new. Those are actually older ones from 2001. As of now, right now on that show, we're actually in the middle of May of 2001. Now, last night, he actually uploaded all 5 celebrity episodes that GSN's apparently going to skip. But I actually did end up watching all 5 of them on that same day. So I did end up watching all 5 of them, even into the night while that severe weather event was going. In fact, I was up till about 3:15 in the morning last night. Or around, I'd say around 3:30, I'd say. Yeah, even through WRUS, because of all that stuff that was coming in. And when I reviewed the WJON recording that I left running, I learned my lesson from the last time I did the main instead of the weather scan. I'm glad I made that decision. It only went until 7:30 a.m., but then there wasn't too much to go back on otherwise, of course, other than all the other millions of things. But then, of course, coming Tuesday, that siren right there, well, that activated for the tornado drill. It didn't activate for a second time for the Illinois drill. I suppose the tornado siren activation and the drill were both separate things, which was why, therefore, there wasn't a second siren activation upon the statewide tornado drill. Lincoln went right at 11 a.m. on Wednesday. Chicago decided to wait till the usual 11:06 to do theirs. However, KW39 Chicago will, of course, activate for the Indiana tornado drill, which I'm sure... Yeah, I heard Stormlord already uploaded a video about the drill, actually a public information statement on KAC 74 regarding the upcoming drill. So we do have confirmation that they are indeed going to use the live code. They're going to use the live tornado warning code to ensure that real tornado warnings can be properly received through broadcast media. But I think doing a live code would probably be the most ideal, which is what Kentucky interestingly used. So, of course, for Indiana, I got a big setup. I have a big setup for Indiana this coming Tuesday. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do all the AM/FM stations across the state that do tornado warnings. I'm going to do the Comcasts. Well, not going to monitor. Well, I'm going to have the Comcast cap thing open. However, that is going to be relaying everything one at a time. So it's going to go from one area to the other and then do all of them. And maybe a Comcast Weekly will be squished in at some point during that process. But yeah, then I'm probably going to have a very busy Tuesday after that. So, of course, WALK returns this week. Guys, there was no weekly last week due to the Long Island RMT. But yeah, all the usual weeklies will be returning. And TOP decided to wait till Friday, and I figured they would because of the State of the Union address the previous night. Yeah, because the previous night they were doing coverage along with many other TV stations and radio stations. In fact, Ohio iHeart actually waited until then to do it. Yep. The fries are almost ready. Yeah, because that's also part of dinner tonight. Ah, great. More stuff to plug in. Great. Jiminy, I am running out of room.
Where the heck is that thing?
Well, thankfully I have a second charger cord. Yeah, I recently reactivated the General. No, not our problem. I think I already know how to do that. Yeah. Even John is concerned about EMF, but I'm not, because Air 1 actually went on Friday. Air 1 actually went yesterday. In fact, about 7 hours after K-Love did, right when DAB did their auto. But so now that means both EMFs day 3s will start on Monday. And I'll probably do that immediately following our Ticket to Ride special this coming Sunday. And then, of course, on Monday, that's when all the EMFs start. Great. That means I'm going to have positive, encouraging music going through the night. I enjoyed the... ever since Thursday night, I've enjoyed the freedom from EMF. I've enjoyed the bliss of freedom. I really did. Now, if I... But I'm actually looking forward to this Bubble Guppies Marathon tonight, although this is something that SpongeBob is going to be telling me about. I'm actually really excited about this marathon because tonight, the Laughs a Lot, which I've actually seen the werewolves, is actually the last new one that I need to see, and then that's it.
I've actually seen the werewolves is actually the last new one that I need to see, and then that's it.
It looks like they've actually got them all separated into proper 30-minute intervals. Yep, Tom and Ben is on the road with us.
Yep, Tom and Ben is on the road with us.
Oh, they are just about ready. Oh, jeez. It's train time! And that's now in the processing stage. Anyway, I'm excited for this marathon. We got Can You Dig It? Construction Site. Oh yeah, my favorites. And the Capitals are on the board. You know what? Why don't we let you all watch Tom and Ben while I go have dinner? How does that sound?
line of latitude
Well,
23
that was
and a half
great.
degrees north. Cancer incidence.
Wow, that was great.
You know what? Let's put Tom and Ben in the spotlight.
You know what? Let's put Tom and Ben in the spotlight.
What is going on with KXI 58?
What is going on with KXI 58?
Real close. Yeah, that's why it took so long. But I think they got it right. It looked like the
Ha, not my local area.
Not my local area.
we have to take a break. 5:46 left in period number 1.
John's ignoring everything.
John's ignoring everything.
Well, great. Now I gotta go to KLT and get all that stuff.
Well, great. Now I gotta go to KLT and get all that.
And the even bigger problem is that the video's already
Bigger
finished.
problems that
Yeah, the bigger problem now is that the video's already finished.
The bigger problem now is that the video's already finished.
The current time is 2:57 p.m. Central Standard Time.
What? The current time is 2:57 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Starting my own breakfast club at McDonald's. Me and my morning crew can discuss the most important topics of the day, like what to get with buy one get one for $1. There's a sausage McMuffin with savory hot sausage and melty American cheese, a sausage burrito with fluffy scrambled egg, pork sausage and cheese, a sausage biscuit.
The current time is 2:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Buy one get one for $1.
The current time is 2:33.
Let's get back to John and Troy on 720.
Effective from late tonight to late tomorrow evening.
Effective from late tonight to late tomorrow evening.
The temperature is 66.9 degrees Fahrenheit.
The temperature is 66.9 degrees Fahrenheit.
The dog and cat versus Mrs. Clock.
The dog and cat versus Mrs. Clock.
Yes.
yes.
Arizona or
Arizona or
Ooh, let's see what popping a bugle's back sounds like.
Ooh, let's see what popping a bugle's back sounds like.
Attention, please.
Attention, please.
The following emergency bulletin may affect your area.
the following emergency bulletin may affect your area.
Co-pilot.
Co-pilot.
Alert system originating from the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency, Harrisburg.
are you going to test today, Comcast?
Are you going to
Wow.
test today, Comcast?
Wow.
Wow.
How did I guess that?
How did I guess that?
I guess he
Okay.
knew. I guess he knows they have a pattern of sorts.
Okay, I guess he knows they have a pattern of sorts.
Roku tries to watch TV at 2 a.m.
Right, that's pretty much it.
Roku tries to watch TV at 2
Sorry,
a.m.
Roku. That's
That's pretty much it.
Here's the podcast weekly from January 29th that he got live.
Here's the podcast weekly from January 29th. They got live.
Let's try putting it against the weekly test chaos.
Let's try putting it against the weekly test chaos.
Oh, frick, I forgot there was a 25 already.
Oh, frick, I forgot there was a 25 already.
And then we will see the Pershing Grove video that I made last night.
And then we will see the Pershing Grove video that I made last night.
Uh-oh, I didn't add it.
I didn't add it.
Have to go over to save to playlist, and then street viewing, and now we should have 93 videos in there.
Have to go over to save to playlist, and then street viewing, and now we should.
Yep, here's the Torrance Avenue from last week.
Yep, here's the Torrance Avenue.
Oh, this sounds lovely. Yeah, the last time I documented my Minecraft world was last year.
Hi! Need new glasses? Get more from your benefits at VisionWorks!
Hi! Need new glasses? Get more from your benefits at VisionWorks!
That's Dog versus cat.
Dog versus cat.
And they were so happy to see me the first time. And I've also just learned that when the cat purrs, then it's actually happy. I actually just learned that. Wow, doesn't like the cat.
Wow, doesn't like the cat.
Let's try our old friend Jack.
Let's try our old friend Jack.
That is such a cute little thing.
That is such a cute little thing.
It just makes me smile when I see Jack smile back.
It just makes me smile when I see Jack smile back.
Ooh, must be time for some card sharks on my game show playlist.
Ooh, must be time for some card sharks on my game show playlist.
What the heck?
What the heck?
That was like one of the first pet videos I ever did.
What the heck?
It was on Weather Pro's cat.
That was like one of the first pet videos I ever did. What the heck? It was on Weather Pro's cat.
Porsche got rated a 109.
Porsche got rated a 109.
I don't know why it said saved it as highlight.
I don't know why it said saved it as highlight.
Happy anniversary to my epic fail.
Happy anniversary to my epic
continent Alaska, 3 degrees Fahrenheit and clear skies.
Whoa.
Currently, into continent Alaska, 3 degrees Fahrenheit and clear skies.
All right. May I ask, how do you get a flood warning as an unrecognized message?
Get a flood warning as an unrecognized message.
Yeah, Doubters Grove actually documented an auto channel scan feature on the WR120 about a week ago. In fact, he actually documented it last weekend, and I actually just confirmed it as I was getting the 120 set up last night. Well, not last night, but Thursday night. Yeah, I've been getting everything all set up and such. However, I didn't fully finish the setup process until later. Yeah, my parents were staying in this room here. They were staying in this room here for the night, so then they could just get up in the morning and then head off to Midway Airport to board their plane to New York. And I hope they're enjoying that Broadway show that they're at. So, yeah, there's how long KW39's been running. Yeah, I can't see. Yeah, this is kind of an old device, so yeah, there you go. There's the status of it. I know I installed all the cumulative updates on here. Last checked 1 minute ago. Certainly don't look like 1 minute ago. Even though this is the Pro Edition, it still wants me to sign in. Today at 9:08 a.m., we're up to date. Yep. And I heard Sanjian actually installed Windows 10 on a Dell laptop from 2006. 2005, 2006. Yeah, somewhere around that time period. This is from 2012. So right now it's running Windows 10 just fine. However, probably when the end of support comes for Windows 10, and maybe once I find another computer of sorts, maybe I might either end up putting this back on Windows 7, just patching it, and then try to keep using it as much as I can. So yeah, just because a lot of times, yeah, I think it may have actually been because of the antivirus I had, but maybe if I have Kaspersky on this machine, even on Windows 7, I think it'll be alright. Because Kaspersky at least still provides all the patches and stuff, and at least it's much more secure than all the other antiviruses. So I could put this back on Windows 7 if I want to, but of course that's going to come at a cost though. But yeah, I'll show you all the setup for the Indiana tornado drill. Tuesday, so there's my zone guard on Laporte. My lacrosse is on Lockport right now. There's Air 1. There's the WGN. Was that a copyright notice I just heard? No. Sounded like it, but it's not. Yeah. And as I said, if somehow John... Well, if John somehow ignores a lot of stuff like this, that's why there's KLT. They take everything, so... Yeah, they take everything. Yeah, I might just end up redoing the video over from scratch, but here's the 120. As you can see, I've already forwarded them all an hour. I want to get a mint here. The lifesavers. They are good. Yeah, here's a look at our dinner from tonight. We had sloppy joes and some mozzarella cheese to go on top of it. Basically, we put it on a hamburger style bun, mixed in with some beef, and then of course put some cheese on top. It was really good. And then there's some vanilla wafers right there. Now I'll show you what's left in the snack drawer. Well, not much. Soon we'll be on a snack drought, because the only other things I've got are just some Honey Made graham crackers and some goldfish. Not the flavor blasted that I like. It's the standard cheddar. Nothing too special there. Yeah, we're still trying to work out time to get to the grocery store to get some more of those. I could put it on the TV, but I'm not going to. All right. Can I still pull the video, or is it done? Well, it's done, but I am gonna pull it, and I'm gonna pull it and do it over, so yeah. I'm gonna pull the video and redo it. So since I've been making use of KLT, it's actually been very good. Alright, let's just do the Mass and WR. Yeah, it's only a minute. So while I finish that, here's that good old Tonka fire truck that I've had for many years. I actually made a video on it. In fact, that thing actually broke over 1,000 views. It's impressive. That's impressive performance for a video like that. And plus, I've got a Casio keyboard. And yeah, that is for real. That is for real going to be the last video. Uh-oh. Did I just minimize everything? How could I have figured? Yeah, but my HP setup is a lot different from my other machines because one desktop has Una Nani on it and the other does not. But of course still has that skyline of the buildings and everything, which is really what makes which actually are the unique aspects of the graphics. Alright, so, and there actually already is only 15 gigs of space left, probably from all those long compilations. So I'm going to clear that and start over. I want to make sure I deleted the right one. Yep, I cleared the correct one. So, yeah, I'm gonna do the entire video over just gonna pick it up from where it is and start again. Wow. Well, thankfully I have 50,000 things and recently deleted that I can clear. And a majority of them are the Wednesday stuff, so I could just go ahead and clear up some more. Okay. Now with that gone, we can try again. And now it goes. And I cannot pull anything else up until that is done because it needs to remain in the foreground. Now, I've noticed with a lot of stuff on WGN when he's put a lot of things in LB into this temp ignore filter, which just ignores absolutely everything. But honestly, I'm confused as to why he ignores stuff from Connecticut. I don't know why he ignores stuff from Connecticut. It's strange. I'll show you. So here's a relay of a flood warning from Hartford. That's for Fairfield and New Haven, Connecticut. Not my local area. And here, let's scroll up to another relay. That's for Connecticut. Here's one that's for New York. So I think if... Oh, somehow he ignored Nassau too. So I guess there are certain counties that he must have put into these things in order for it to be ignored or go through. But yeah, I guess it's the way he set this software index thing up. It's actually hard to find this kind of thing and even set up as a whole. So yeah, it's very difficult to set up and maintain. And especially an IP radio station of such kind. Which actually reminds me, in fact, all three of my radio stations have actually gone unmaintained for quite a while, so pretty much now the fate of all three are uncertain. Oh, not again.
Oh, not again.
The National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a special marine warning for Delaware Bay until 9:15 p.m. At 8:07 p.m., strong thunderstorms with little or no lightning were located along a line extending from 10
little or no lightning.
Patch Island to nautical miles southwest of Whistler Beach, moving east at 25 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar. Craft will be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include 14-foot bank light, Slaughter Beach, East Point, Bowers Beach, Woodland Beach, Stony Point, Myamal Light, Ship John Shoal Light, Brandywine Shoal Light, Reedy Point, Fortesk Beach, Sea Breeze, Key Patch Island, and Cross Ledge Light. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Report severe weather to the Coast Guard or the National Weather Service. Here is the official National Weather Service forecast for the entire coastal waters of New Jersey, issued at...
Forecast for the entire coastal waters of New Jersey, issued at...
Hopefully this is the final update I'll make. Hopefully this is the last update I'll make, because this thing is 2.5 hours long.
Hopefully this is the last update I'll make, because this thing is 2.5 hours long.
yes, safe flight.
Oh, yes, safe flight.
And yeah, when that thing is done, I'm gonna re-export it, re-upload it, and
Yeah, when that thing is done, I'm gonna
and after that, it's
re-upload
final.
it.
And after that, it's final.
And after that, it's final.
This is Unit 88. We are en route. Over.
Unit 88, we are en route. Over.
Well, that's always fun. Alright, let's turn that keyboard off to safe power. So, anyway. Yeah, this is really the only risk that's left. And it's just that marginal down in Florida after what happened today. But after that, that's it. And then after all that chaos, that's it. And then after all that chaos, that's it. It's going to be very quiet for the next few days. There's a general for tomorrow. Here's another general for Monday. Look at how quiet it's going to be. Look at how quiet it's going to be. And then here's Thursday. Well, Tuesday. Yeah, this is Tuesday. Here's Wednesday. And here's a look at Thursday. There's a day 6, 15% for the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So we should keep our eyes on that then. And then Friday, and then the following Saturday, yeah, nothing too much. So I'm sure we're going to expect a lot of severe weather to ramp up in the coming months, especially as it starts to get warmer. We're probably going to have a severe weather risk every single day, even the weekend. So definitely a lot to look forward to in the coming months. But yeah, if there's a lot of stuff that John either ignores or just logs only, KLT actually logs basically everything. So basically from other radio stations that John doesn't monitor to other things and such. Yeah, this is what's been going on in the local general, which I recently reactivated. There's a lot of stuff from March. And yeah, this was from Wednesday night. No, this is Thursday night. It was talking about, Gage was asking me about TOP. Yeah, I was not mentioning, I forgot to mention about the State of the Union, but then Super Mario was actually curious about this new feature here. this is the alert text, and John actually added the forecast office and its call sign. I actually like that feature. I like that feature, so it doesn't just say the National Weather Service, it'll say like what forecast office. Yeah, and here's John's capture of the TOP Weekly on HDR. Well, actually it was their HD3. And here is the weekly that happened at 9:15.
Have families that they have issues with, they can just call them and be like, hey, I'm having an issue. How can you help me? And you're talking.
EW Local 26, where electrical contractors come to grow.
This is a test of the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Operational Area Emergency Alert System. Oh, frick. I did not know there was a message that I had edited. I did not know this thing was still in edit mode. But, well, that's right. And I did explain everything in this post about why they waited until Friday. And I did tell them about Ohio iHeart, which I've actually just recently saw Ohio iHeart still end up doing their usual test, even though there was the Ohio RMT. So I might have to check. But you know what? Yeah, I'll have to check in the weeks leading up to the days leading up to the Ohio RMT. But then we also returned to WALK this week as well. And as State College mentioned in his video, don't forget, folks, we moved the clocks forward tonight. And there are going to be several changes that are going to be happening. So, and I'll actually explain it in the simplest way possible. So, these are actually the complete list of changes that are going to be happening with the Sunday tests tonight. So, let's start there. So for the first part of this marathon, everything will go as usual. However, things are going to be different once we get here to KEDM Monroe at 1 a.m. Now, all of this here will be skipped except for WMSR because they are in the central time zone. So, everything will go. Well, everything except MSR will be skipped. So that means since the Eastern time zone will be moving the clocks forward first, that means right with KEDM, we're going straight to DC Radio 1. Going right to DC Radio 1. In which I am happy to report that John has finally put both DC Radio 1 and WJFK back on his local after God knows how long. There's the WJFK Weekly from Saturday. He also put the Odyssey stuff back in. I'm happy to hear that. PGC, oh my god, it's been forever since we've heard from them. And here's WOL making its grand return. But look, why does it say NWR? Well, apparently after the software upgrades he did, everything was set to NWR, but then very quickly he put everything back. So now it's properly abbreviated again. Oh, and I also can't forget to mention about that bird stream too. Because next weekend it's actually going to be taking place at 9 o'clock now instead of 8. Because again, Japan does not follow daylight savings along with Hawaii. So again, right with KEDM Monroe, all of these Eastern Seaboard things will be skipped, except for MSR, because they're in the Central Zone, so that means we're going straight to DC Radio 1. That means Baltimore Odyssey, Jacksonville iHeart, DC Radio 1, everything here. But I also I almost forgot that KMTL and KCMO both will be skipped. Both of the, KMTL, KXWY, and KCMO both will be skipped. All three of these will be skipped as well. Everything else will go on as usual. But also, WHB, WLS, both of those will be skipped as well. Those mountain stations will also be skipped because they go at 2:10 a.m. Mountain Time, so those will be skipped. As for KCHO Chico, that will actually go at 3 a.m. alongside WEJT. So it'll go alongside that area. And then with those organ stations that you see right there, those three, those are actually going to be going an hour later at 4:15 a.m. because the Pacific time zone will actually move forward at 5 a.m. Central Time. So, of course, they're going to follow the spring forward. However, Arizona does not observe any of that. So what that then means is that Arizona will now go with California, well, basically with the Pacific. So basically both will be consistent upon. So yeah, Arizona will now be consistent with the Pacific time zone as we go on. So after those changes, nothing else. The Denver station will, of course, still go at 4 a.m. because the Mountain Time Zone is going to jump right to 3 a.m. And then everything else after that will remain unchanged. However, the following week, as I mentioned, KRMS and WSCF both will move to 11 p.m. on Sunday. That's for next week. WCLC will be moved to Monday. And then ETS will be moved to that night. WMMO goes back to Tuesday night. I've added those two Kentucky stations back in here, and I've made some additional changes as well. And I believe that's everything after, and then after that, that's everything. Okay. So, oh yeah, and I forgot to change the time on this one too. But that's actually now going to go at 7:59. And I've already made some changes to the WTOP and KOHT automations as well, reminder settings as well. I've removed the 45s from TOP and I've adjusted Hawaii Public Radio for the time change. However, now there's only 2 time slots. Similarly to WMRA. Those will now be 4:59 and 7:59. Starting on Monday. And then Saturday, well, basically nothing else here. This remains the same. Everything else stays the same as it is. It's March and I still haven't changed the copyright stamp on here. Wow, there are still a lot of changes I need to make on this site. I really do. So let me go and fix that. First, let me adjust the time to 7:59 and move it. And then I'm going to edit the footer to make it say 2024 and then publish the changes. Alright, now everything should say 2024. So yep, it says 2024 here. Should say it elsewhere around the site. Oh, I guess I need to adjust the footers individually. Frick, I gotta go and adjust the footers individually. Oh, I guess the footers automatically carry over. Okay, well, that's clever to know. Alright, so there we go. That's what's coming up tonight with the coming changes. So yeah, that's look at the changes that are coming.
There's a lot of stuff that John either ignores or there's a lot of stuff that John either ignores or
The current time is 2:55 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Goodbye until November. Required Wii. Every Wii Woo 6 p.m.
every Wii Woo 6 p.m.
This is NOAA Weather Radio, the 24-hour voice of your... This is NOAA Weather Radio, the 24-hour voice of your National Weather Service.
This is NOAA Weather Radio, the 24-hour voice of your National Weather Service.
Alright, just got the kitchen appliances moved forward.
Kitchen appliances.
So I've already went ahead and moved those forward. Wow, 3-0 Capitals, man. Man, what a fight they're putting on tonight. So I will show you that I have just went ahead and moved them forward. Usually when I change the clocks on these or when I set them back up after a power outage, I usually like to keep them in sync. Or as close as I can to being in sync, but that's just the way it is. But yeah, here's the 120 showing 8:34 on this Saturday night. Hope you all had a good Saturday as much as I've had. And now that the severe weather event's pretty much over, so yeah, there's the 996 with the new time, the 991 with the new time. The HH I've already moved forward. There's all the game show stuff. I'm watching Rodney's Farkle, and I just found Mark Leota's Lingo. Wait, let's see what song my info center's playing right now. And I know it's not Purple Motion Blur, even though that's the song of the week.
I know it's not Purple Motion, but it's the song of the week.
Here's Rave Nation. But yeah, here's when Rave Nation aired. I've actually somehow fallen in love with this song now. I really enjoyed this one.
It's a rave nation. This nation is a rave nation.
This nation is a rave nation.
This nation is a rave nation. This nation is a rave nation.
Oh my god. I love that one.
I love that one.
Yeah, here's when the Talk Talk remix aired. And there's the Coast Starlight going through Chehalis right now as a charger on the second unit. Although I've seen a mixture of a P42 and a charger, And this is actually one of my favorite parts of this song specifically. I'll probably be raving to this a lot tonight, if I even go that far. But again, I really like the way I designed this. In fact, just yesterday, Brandon wrote a comment on the stream saying how my station, how this network has come a long way in terms of the weather scan. Well, the songs that were used since its first variation of it being just IV weather, and then implementing an info center with that, then doing a weather scan on its own, and now a weather scan with a new updated info center. I gotta say, this is a much better variant than the other one was. So I think I made a great improvement on this weather scan on this info center compared to the first one. Let's take a good listen to the rest of this. That's when another one of our newest ones aired. And here's what it's airing right now. And this is live, too. Yeah, and there's the old black background logo. In fact, even the sign I have here actually still uses the black background. I'm still trying to get the printer figured out so I can get it replaced. So I could replace this sign and then make the rest of the network consistent. So then I can make the rest of the branding consistent. So yeah, there's only a few inconsistencies left now. I was thinking maybe I could save the radio tower intro for next year. So yeah, I could do the radio tower intro for 2025. If I go that far. But yeah, Comcast tonight's actually been very quiet. This guy's fully charged. Now, just to put all this together, it took me a whole hour to go through comparing WJON to KLT and making sure that I got everything from both loggers. Oh my gosh. Whee! And then the dog just starts talking. Yeah, and I've been watching the Wedge 3 earlier as well. Yeah, here's Super Mario's. Sounds very similarly to WDFA's intro, or DFA's intro, I should say. The beat of those first few sections really sounds very similar to DFA's intro.
The beat of those first few sections really sounds very similar to DFA's intro.
Let's hear the rest of it. Yep, sounds very similar. Copying success.
Copying success.
Alright, let's do this again.
Alright, let's do this again.
This will premiere tomorrow at 3 p.m.
This will premiere tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Fargo, what's my checking account number?
Fargo, what's my checking account number?
Do you, Fargo?
Do you, Fargo?
Well, sorry, Wells Fargo, we don't Fargo.
Well, sorry, Wells Fargo, we don't Fargo.
Yep, and I've already mentioned what's going to change with the Sunday tests tonight, how the entire first part of the Eastern Seaboard will be skipped because of the time change. Right with KDM, we go right to DC Radio 1 and MSR and, you know, etc., etc. But I especially look forward to this Bubble Guppies Marathon tonight, because after we get through Laugh a Lot, then we got the Clamulins, Can You Dig It, Construction Site. Oh yeah, my favorites. Many of my favorites are going to be on tonight. Boy, I'm looking forward to this. I am looking forward to this marathon. And boy, I'm looking forward to tomorrow too, as we've got another Blackhawks game. So then what? We'll probably just do Wait, Don't Tell Me, then I'll have lunch, and then I'll, well, you know. Well, you get the point basically, so. Okay. Oh, Joe Brand again.
Oh, Joe Brand again.
And yeah, I made a video yesterday about how a link in a Discord release note how a link in a Discord release note redirects to this channel here, which I've been subscribed to. It's the same guy that does videos on these birds. He even made a community post here. Yeah, this was the post he made about the Discord. Yeah, there's the link right there that redirects to, I suppose it's an updated Red Bird video. Let's see if I can find the what. See if I can find it. It's called, I think it was called Woo Woo Woo. I think it was like from a month ago. Yeah, it must have been an updated version of Woo 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 Staring. That one. That reminds me. Let's try and so why don't we try putting Tom and Ben against this bird? Let's put it against this. Oh yeah, his morning video.
Oh yeah, his morning video.
Washui Kiwi Chan.
Washui Kiwi Chan.
Like, ever since I first discovered this guy, I've been enjoying his bird videos ever since.
Like, ever since I first discovered this guy, I've been enjoying his bird videos ever since.
I can't believe these birds trust this guy.
Can't believe these birds trust this guy.
That's all the dog caught.
That's all the dog caught.
Red bird flapping of wings. And behavior, these birds are unpredictable. These birds do something new each video.
Birds do something new each video.
Wow, 4-0 Capitals.
Wow, 4-0 Capitals.
And of course, we'll have some fun with those birds in just a bit.
Of course, we'll have some fun with those birds in just a bit.
And then after that, we're getting ready for all the Sunday crap.
After that, we're getting ready for all the Sunday crap.
And it's going to be a little different because we won't be on at 2 a.m.
It's going to be a little different because we won't be on at 2 a.m.
For most likely just this Sunday.
For most likely just this Sunday.
Our Wi-Fi works in every room, even the basement.
Our Wi-Fi works in every room, even the basement.
Creepy down there, but true.
Creepy down there, but true.
Oh yeah, the African gray that talks like another one of those talking parrots. Oh my goodness, I already remember Petra, that African gray, that the one bird that masters Alexa and Alexa, Google Home, and well, pretty much every other virtual assistant there is. Well, I don't know how Petra is going to do against Copilot or any other kind of AI assistant. I wonder how Petra will go against Fargo, that new virtual assistant. My goodness. Wow, we are getting destroyed here. Ooh, Metra! This was from Thursday evening. This must be the original Groovin' On.
Must be the original.
Yep, the original with no pitch modifications.
Yep, the original with no pitch modifications.
Oh yeah, this Untitled 2 is the picture of the record I created for it. Yeah, that is an outdated graphic.
Yeah, that is an outdated graphic.
It's an outdated graphic because it's using the blue underwater picture from our channel's first anniversary.
Channel's first anniversary.
In fact, that black background I've actually had on all my devices for, well, ever since we first introduced them. It hadn't changed since then, and that black background with Nani's been with me since Florida.
It hadn't changed since then, and that black background with Nani's been with me since Florida.
Let's put Talbot Ben against my sign-off clips now.
Let's put Talbot Ben against my sign-off clips now.
That was the best I could try.
That was the best I could try.
Well, Tom could really do it great. Yep, that's the name of one of the those Ocean Wonder tunes that are used. And you acknowledge every logger. Damn, it's so quiet.
So quiet.
Yep. Yep, those are my sign-off songs.
Yep, those are my sign-off songs.
And then I have the updated, much clearer versions of that.
9.
9.
9. 3.
3.
1. 55.
55.
25.
Not again.
Not again.
Not again, Malholly. I just ended this thing.
Again, Malholly, I just ended this thing.
You know what? Because this is a completely separate thing, this is going to start the Sunday stuff.
You know what?
Frick, I can't speak
completely
today.
separate thing. This
When I
is
tell
gonna
people
start
she's 21 years
Monday,
old, they're just
Sunday
taken back
stuff.
without
Virginia,
dog. I
including the
figured
following county, Prince William. Weather conditions are expected until 4 a.m. Sunday. Impacts, flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations via permanent moratorium. Additional details, taking 59 radar and automated rain gauges indicated heavy rain. Flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly in the Warren area.
Yeah, I'm not starting another one of those. I'm not redoing that compilation over. It's final.
Possible in the Warren area.
I'm not redoing that compilation over. It's final.
Please visit www.weather.gov/safety/flood for flood safety and preparedness information turnaround. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to
Yeah, here we go. Let's see what kind of fun he has for us tonight. And as I just said, East Coast Cast 17 is officially final.
And as I just said, East Coast Cast 17 is officially final.
Oh my gosh, everybody's coming for the pets tonight.
Everybody's coming for the pets tonight.
They're coming for this dog, they're coming for this cat, and they're coming here for this bird now.
They're coming for this dog, they're coming for this cat, and they're coming here for this bird now.
But yeah, that flood warning is a completely separate thing. So yeah, I'm not redoing East Coast Chaos 17. That's it. It's done. It's over. It's final. That will now start the Sunday video. But man, it's got a lot of other stuff to clear.
But man, it's got a lot of other stuff to clear.
But yeah, yesterday I just considered it as the Friday test because there wasn't too much severe weather going on, so therefore it did not meet the requirements to become Midwest Madness 42. But we may get it later. We might get it later in the week. But we'll see what happens. What's he holding? A carrot?
What's he holding? A carrot?
And A just uses his beak to throw it. We're about to shut you out. Yep, Brandon's still a fan of his Capitals.
Yep, Brandon's still a fan of his Capitals.
Even though he's way outside of his former home, the nation's capital.
Even though he's way outside of his former home, the nation's capital.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Looks like it's stuck. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Ubi-chan. 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 Umi-chan. It's the Umi-chan tunnel effect.
It's the Umi-chan tunnel effect.
He's just making the bird yell at all those tokens, I'm guessing. So I guess he uses that little vending machine of sorts to dispense out a capsule of sorts with something surprising inside.
Capsule of sorts with something.
I guess even he's having a hard time getting it open.
He's having a hard time getting.
Having a difficult time getting it open.
I'm getting it open.
Hey, there we go. I had never heard Gooby do that before. That is a new sound.
That is a new sound.
There's like 200 people watching right now.
There's like 200 people watching right now.
Of course, I don't even know what that says in English because this is Japanese. And there are no captions either because this is live. And there's no English translations or captions either because this is live.
Translations or captions either because this is live.
Looks like it's a sound box.
Looks like it's a sound box.
What's it playing?
What's it playing?
I feel like that red bird always wants to try and make the noise stop.
I feel like that red bird always wants to try and make the noise stop.
That video with the xylophone was actually another one of my favorites from this guy.
That video with the xylophone was actually another one of my favorites from this guy.
Good thing it wasn't one of those voice boxes found in that Barney stuffed animal, otherwise it would have stopped working by now.
Good thing it wasn't one of those voice boxes found in that Barney stuffed animal, otherwise it would have stopped working by now.
I don't even know what the heck it's saying.
I don't even know what the heck it's saying.
Is he trying to sing along?
Is he trying to sing along?
And there's that little piece of paper there, I think the instruction manual or something.
And there's that little piece of paper there, I think the instruction manual or something.
Yeah, of course, the bird's beak tries to grab a hold of the handle.
And of course, the bird's beak tries to grab a hold of the handle.
And then drops it on the floor.
Sit on the floor.
I feel like Gooby always wants to sing along.
I feel like Gooby always wants to sing along.
Now we've just become the Pet Emporium.
Now we've just become the Pet Emporium.
Now we have a talking dog, a talking cat, and now a talking bird.
Talking dog, a talking cat, and now a talking bird.
You know what? Why don't we bring in another talking cat?
What? Why don't we bring in another talking cat?
Let's crank it up. Play together with anyone, anytime with Microsoft Teams Play Together.
Play together with anyone, anytime with Microsoft Teams.
And there's the cockatoo.
There's the cockatoo.
Which rarely ever speaks.
Which rarely ever speaks.
Well, I'm glad I chose not to do that thing again.
I chose not.
And there's the lemon bird, which has been known to always fly around in these videos.
There's the lemon bird, which has been known to always fly around.
That lemon bird always likes to fly around in these videos.
That lemon bird always likes to fly around in these videos.
We go get. Now we've just become the pet emporium. You know what I think would fully complete this?
You know what I think would fully complete this?
2 talking gingers. Let's crank it up.
Crank it up.
With OBS running, I don't know how long this is going to take to load.
With OBS running, I don't know how long this is going to take to load.
The other ginger isn't responding.
The other ginger isn't.
Yes, a first talking Tom and then versus the Gumi-chan bird.
Yes, at first, talking Tom and then versus the Gumi-chan bird.
Oh, and that's not all. I've got talking ginger running on the other laptop.
Oh, that's not all. I got talking ginger running on the other laptop.
The Hawks are finally on the board.
The Hawks are finally on the board.
At last. But it's 4-1 Capitals.
But it's 4-1 Capitals.
Where's the kiwi bird?
Where's the kiwi bird?
It's like the one that says hi very fluently. There he is. There he is. There he is.
There he is.
Dancing Q-chan.
Not again.
Not again.
Oh yeah, hanging the bird from a towel.
Oh yeah, hanging the bird from a towel.
そっちか。そっちか。ウェベじゃないな。ウェベじゃないな。みっちゃん。
He just threw that carrot. Now everybody's coming for the bird.
Now everybody's coming for the bird.
Yep, there's the lemon bird going flying. No wonder why I've fallen in love with these birds ever since I first met them.
No wonder why I've fallen in love with these birds ever since I first met them.
Must be part of that little carrot patch or something.
Must be part of that little carrot patch or something.
If I want to get a bird, I would get the watermelon bird, kiwi bird.
If I want to get a bird, I would get the watermelon bird, kiwi bird.
Yeah, a breed like that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, a breed like that. Oh my.
Yay, from the Better Business Bureau.
Yay, for the Better Business Bureau.
He seems like he posts this stuff daily.
It seems like he posts this stuff daily.
Union Pacific Railroad.
Union Pacific Railroad.
Oh, must have found that I wrote fan Tommy BNSF on here.
Oh, must have found that I wrote fan Tommy BNSF on here.
Yeah, Gooby recently learned how to say goodbye properly.
Yeah, Billy recently learned how to say goodbye properly.
먹자.
Ghostbusters in theaters.
Ghostbusters.
Hi. Hi. 이게 말이죠. Hi. 왔어요. 와. 가이드 할까? 아브나이네.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Now they're all saying goodbye, but it's not even over yet.
Now they're all saying goodbye, but it's not even over.
Not again.
Wayne County, Montgomery.
But yeah, I've actually wrote down the complete list of changes. Yeah, I wrote down the complete list of changes. So, here's all the tests that'll be skipped. And these two are going to be in their new times. Now it's over. Yep, we're gonna be saying bye-bye very soon, actually. Rawr. Oh my gosh. My goodness. My god, Kiwi's screaming like crazy.
My god, Kiwi's screaming like crazy.
I don't even know if I want to get it now.
I don't even know if I want to get it.
Alright. So, one last thing. When did 3 come?
When did 3 come?
Right in the middle of that stream we were just on.
Right in the middle of that stream we were just on.
There we go. Alright. Back to Chehalis. And it's trade time again.
And it's trade time again.
So East Coast Chaos is final. Oh, there's my video from March of 2022. With the old theme.
Oh, there's my video from March of 2022. With the old theme.
Time for moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Hazard.
Yeah, this is one of my longest ones at 9.5 hours.
Yeah, this is one of my longest ones at 9.5 hours.
All that might make a grab bag entry.
All that might make a grab bag entry.
And there's my part 1 from 2 years ago.
And there's my part 1 from 2 years ago.
Back way before I even had graphical stuff.
Back way before I even had graphical stuff.
And there's when I had that Una Nani black background.
And there's when I had that Una Nani black background.
SCLEAS posted his tests.
SCLEAS posted his test.
From Thursday.
On Thursday.
And the Capitals win.
And the Capitals win.
They beat the Hawks 4-1.
Hawks 4-1.
What a fight. Ooh, we got a second one.
What a fight. Ooh, we got a second one.
Yep, they got the win tonight.
Yep, they got the win.
Alrighty, well, not going to need to hear anything else, but... Oh, I was about to say I was going to put it on WLS, but they're not going to auto tonight because of the clocks.
But they're not going to auto tonight.
So, I'm just going to put this on WB is BZ for... Wait, don't tell me tomorrow. So yeah, look forward to all that fun. So, as we get ready to go for tonight, thank you, Talking Ginger, for being a good member of our little show, I guess. We hope we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow, young fella. And if we head over here, yeah. My Vostro finally died because I haven't checked on it. Yeah. Well, I have been pretty consistent on checking the battery on this. I've been checking it every 2 hours. Yeah, I think it was overdue when I last looked. So now I got to get it back on and get it all set back up and whatnot. So. But yeah, considering this computer is from 2012 or 2011, well, I'd say early 2012, considering it's around this time, it's actually performing quite decently on Windows 10. Although I did try it on 10 before, 10 I think acts much slower than Windows 7 does because this is a mechanical hard drive. But Windows 11 on my Inspiron 5520 is actually performing great. It's actually performing as good as my other computers, even though it has a Core i5 from 2011. Oh frick, I gotta type it again. And again. There we go. And now the microphone reset. That's the bigger problem. So that leads me to restart the machine. Well, technical difficulties, folks. I'm working to get KW39 back on the get the KW39 stream back on and back up and running. But thank you, Tom and Ben, for being with us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Thank you, Tom and Ben, for being with us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Yep. We will surely see them then. I'll keep having some fun with them tonight. So, with that said, we are done here. We are done for the night. So, I want to thank you all for joining us for Blackhawks hockey. Now, don't forget our info. Oh, goodness. Is that the main relaying those flood warnings from earlier, or is it a whole new product? Yep, it's the stuff from earlier, and now it needs to charge, and I need to turn it down. There we go. Alright. Now, let me remind you all one more time about tonight. So, again, we've got the normal 1 a.m. stuff that you see. WWJK, WSRS, Vermont Public Radio, WTL. All of that will be skipped tonight because of the time change. We're going to go straight to DC Radio 1. So what that then means is that we're going straight to DC Radio 1 at 1 a.m. And the mountain stations will also be skipped. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind as we go. And I have already adjusted the automations accordingly, and if I need to adjust any more, then I will make those adjustments as necessary. But one more thing. Let me make sure I can properly get KW39 back on the air. Yeah, this does happen every so often. It's because I've not been checking on it consistently. So, I mean, it does happen, so. But I mean, considering that this thing used to run Windows 7, it's actually performing quite decently on Windows 10. Although not the best, but it's certainly performing a lot better than my Inspiron 5700 laptop from 2015. In fact, that's actually doing a lot worse. In fact, it has an AMD processor, but at least it has 2 terabytes of hard drive storage, which is good. And I did set broadcast using this tool to run on startup. Okay. So now I'll just let that tool run, and broadcast should return in just a few moments. So of course that, along with our 24/7 Info Center stream, will remain active again until the following Saturday, March 16th. So if you're looking for some more Plainfield TV excitement, of course, we got the Info Center and KW39 both ready to serve you. So with that said, this concludes our Blackhawks stream for tonight. I want to thank you again for watching. Be sure to join us tomorrow morning, as we, of course, bring you our Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me show. So, of course, we'll play along to Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me. We'll go through the Sunday tests and all that stuff. But wait. Before we go, did I forget to do something? Why, yes, I did. The Wordle word of the day. I was just about to hit the sign-off button and without even realizing that. Well, look at that. Cheer is our word of the day for today. Okay, and now we are done. So, again, thanks for joining us today. We hope you'll be with us again tomorrow, as we, of course, bring you we got a bunch of streams on the planner for tomorrow. We got Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me at 11 a.m. That is when that will begin. And as for White Sox, I gotta hit OK too. Yeah, there we go. San Francisco at 3:05. I don't know if we'll broadcast that. We'll probably do 2 separate streams in that case. It looks like the IEM bot clock has already been moved forward. It looks like the IEM clock has already been moved forward. I could tell because now it's throwing up times of 10 p.m. Is it moving forward in UTC, or is it what time zone is it? Puerto Rican Standard Time or something? I don't know. But I'm sure they'll get the time adjusted properly for the clock change a little bit later. So again, thank you for joining us for Blackhawks hockey. Of course, we got a bunch of broadcasts on our lineup for tomorrow. We're gonna do our Wait, Don't Tell Me show starting at 11 a.m. And then we'll be live again for Blackhawks hockey at 5. And depending on how long that goes, we might just throw KDK and Ticket to Ride both into it as well. And then that will be the end of it. So, but then of course I'll remain up for the Monday stuff as usual. And then just let 4 devices see which one's going to test and whatnot. But of course those are not changing even though I'm in a different location right now. So, with that said, thank you all for joining us tonight. And again, we hope you'll be with us again tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. for our Wait, Don't Tell Me show. You all don't want to miss it. But till then, of course, we have our info center. With our info center. So our info center will remain running, of course, through the night. And our KW39 stream should be back on by now. But of course, those are all available to accompany you through the night. So, with that said, thank you all for watching, and have a great night.